Hey folks, Kevin Sandvig back to you. As promised, I know it's a little bit late right now, but I'm getting this video out. And like I said previously, concerning Todd Ritter, court-appointed attorney. Todd Ritter, continues to get special preferential treatment with this case. And you folks be the judge, but I'm going to point out some facts here, which I think will prove my case. And I'm not done with this by no means. I'm going to be on this because it's not right. And I worked at the same jail, Grand Traverse County Jail, as Todd Ritter did. And I tell you, the vast majority, 99.9% of the inmates who's in Ritter's position as far as being arrested, charged with felonies, okay, they didn't get what Todd Ritter got. They never get what Todd Ritter received on August 14th, 2020, when he was arraigned on multiple felonies. After he was arrested. He was arrested Thursday, August 13th. And the news reports say he was arrested without incident at his home, and that was in Leonard County. So the Michigan State Police took him to Leonard County Jail for processing. I only assume that he spent overnight at the jail. Because it was a pending warrant with multiple felonies. So the next day, Friday, 1 p.m., we're talking just way less than 24. We're talking less than 24 hours. He had a video arraignment set up at 1 p.m. And you can check 9 and 10 News, their August 14th, 2020 news article. And you can see it on the video. Todd Ritter's arraignment video. There was an attorney with him. Not with him, there was an attorney representing him. And 9 and 10 News, and I'm reading this right from their news article, Ritter has a court-appointed lawyer who, during the video arraignment, pointed out to Ritter's clean criminal history and time served in the military. This attorney name is Paul Jarboe, Jarboe, Paul Jarboe. We'll get to him in a second. But Mr. Jarboe also stated in the video arraignment, we have a gentleman He's talking about Todd Ritter, a gentleman, after what Todd Ritter did for years. We have a gentleman who has absolutely no criminal history, has served our community well up until his termination of employment back in April 2019. Clearly, he's not a flight risk, not a danger to himself or anyone else. What do you mean that he served the community well up until his termination of employment? Todd Ritter is doing the crap he did for years. Years. As a Grand Traverse County jail captain under the supervision of Sheriff Thomas Bensley and Under Sheriff Nate Alger, who's currently your Grand Traverse County administrator, and it's all part of the Grand Traverse County swamp. Okay, let's get back to this attorney, Paul Jarbo. Who is he? Who is this guy? Okay, let me tell you who he is. Grand Traverse County commissioners know very well who he is. The Grand Traverse County commissioners this year, I believe it was this year in January, unanimously voted Attorney Paul Jarbo to the position of the Michigan Indigent Defense Commission. Okay, the county commissioners tasked him, Paul Jarbo, with handing out court-appointed attorney assignments and monitoring legal fees. Okay. And taxpayers are paying Attorney Paul Jarbo $68,000 a year to do this. It's a contract. He's a top dog. He's for people who are indigent. He's the one that makes sure that they get legal representation, etc., etc. Okay. So Todd Ritter shows up and has this video arraignment, and 9 and 10 News says Paul Jarbo is Ritter's court-appointed attorney. How can that be? He got arrested Thursday. His arraignment was the very next day at 1 p.m. Who filled out the court-appointed attorney form? Who? Okay, I looked it up. What makes a person indigent? What makes a person qualify for indigent special treatment as with the assignment of a court-appointed attorney? I looked it up, state of Michigan. You may be entitled to a court-appointed attorney at no cost to you, either because of the type of case you are involved in or because you are indigent, which means unable to afford an attorney, and the court finds that you are indigent after reviewing information about your income, property, expenses, and other financial information. Was this done? No, because the video arraignment was out. Here's this Paul Jarbo attorney already representing Todd Ritter with the judge magistrate, Tammy Rogers. My experience has always been at the arraignment, charges are read, the judge, that's when the judge every time brings up a question to the person charged being arraigned. Do you have an attorney? And they go from there. Okay. Todd Ritter didn't do this. It was done ahead of time. It was pre-planned. This is not right. And Todd Ritter claims that he's got just a few $100s in the bank. That's what makes him indigent. Okay, give me a break. For years, Captain Todd Ritter, at Grand Traverse County taxpayers' expense, made $84,144 a year as a captain. You heard that right. $84,144 a year. That was just his salary. That didn't include any of his benefits. So, and his retirement, the 401k, it's big. And Ritter, in this Jarbo, Paul Jarbo, are playing us. Ritter is once again sticking it to us, trying to get out of paying legal fees. Now you got some other court-appointed attorney assigned. I guess Jarbo found this Scott Worden. Okay, so now he's got a different attorney, court-appointed. He didn't have to come up with a single dime for his bail. He got special treatment there. Michigan Attorney General's office wanted a $50,000 bond, 10%. Tammy Rogers, Grand Traverse County magistrate, gave him a PR bond. Ritter didn't have to pay a single dime to get out of jail. Once again, bend over. He got special treatment again. It continues, and I'm getting mad. You should be getting mad. Stay on top of this, folks, please. Probably the best way is to follow me, to keep checking back on my Facebook page, my videos that I post. I post on all the local news media, Facebook pages. I send nearly daily emails to a lot of people involved with all this. And I'm going to continue to do it. So hang in there with me. Keep following me. And I'll have more coming soon. Have a good night.